All right, so welcome to another rapid fire business story of the week. This is part of our rapid fire series, and today we have an incredible guest with us, someone who's achieved extraordinary success and is here to share their unique business journey with you. We're excited to hear their insights, so let's welcome them to the show. All right, so as this is our rapid fire series, we've got 1 minute or less to answer each question. So in a minute or less, give us the elevator pitch to your story and your life. Go.
My name is Terri Jay. I call myself the Cowgirl Shaman. I help people and their animals to heal their lives with the messages that I receive. And I love teaching other people how to develop and embrace their own innate intuitive abilities for a happier, healthier, more abundant life.
So that's fascinating. And I would love to dig a little bit deeper. So tell us a bit more about what you're working on today that you're most passionate about and believe will have the biggest impact.
I'm actually working very hardly to develop a YouTube television show. It may get picked up by streamers, I don't know. But I want to be able to share all of this information that everyone is born with so that everyone can develop their intuition, clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, and claircognizance. We're all born with it. We just need to learn to develop it. And it can have dramatic changes for the best in your life. And so this is what I want to do, is have a TV show which not only demonstrates it, but teaches it.
So this next question is one that every entrepreneur has dealt with. Tell us about a time where you failed. We often say failure is the first step to success. So think about a time where you failed in the past. What happened? What did you learn from it?
I tried to do some casino shows, and even though there were great audiences, great questions, the audience received what I did in a great way. The financial problems, meaning not getting paid what was brought in, was the big problem. So I won't be doing that again.
That's fascinating. That's fascinating. And we're definitely going to have you back on the show to dive deeper into each of these questions. But for now, one thing that I often say is, and I tell this to my employees and the people who work with me and for me all the time, is that when a tree falls in the forest, if nobody hears it, did that tree actually fall? This brings me to this next question. How do you make sure that all of these amazing projects that you're involved in get noticed? What marketing and advertising methods have worked best for you? You've got a minute. Let's go.
I really find that my marketing is best received on Facebook. And because of that, and because Facebook is the best place to upload videos, and especially to go live, I've researched it. So I'll be starting to do live video broadcasts pretty soon on Facebook. And I will be interviewing my horses, my dogs, and demonstrating to people how they can actually learn to do this.
That was so awesome. We're definitely going to dive deeper into this on a later show. And as we approach our last question, before we ask people how people can get a hold of you, how people can reach you, learn more about the work that you're doing in your company, and we will include all that information in the show notes, what I wanted to ask you is, what is one piece of advice that you would offer to your younger self, to our audience, and to somebody, especially somebody who's just starting out in the same niche that you're in, but just doesn't know how to start or get going? Amazing stuff. We're going to have to thank our guest today.
It's just a matter of keeping moving, keep trying different things. Just keep going until you can achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve.
Today for being a guest on Business Story of the Week. And before we cut out on this episode, I wanted to ask you, how can people get a hold of you? How can people learn more about what you're doing? And how do people engage with you? And we will transcribe this and put it in the show notes for everybody to find.
The best place to reach me is my website, which is just my name. It's www.terrijay.com. And there you can buy my books, which teach you how to do this for yourself. And you can also sign up for readings, private readings. And you can also sign up for training. So it's all right there. And you can even sign up for the newsletter to stay posted on whatever I have going on.
All right, amazing. So you did it. Thank you for being a guest on the show today. Let me tell you what you can expect next. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all this, we're going to cut it into an episode. It will go on the Business Story of the Week page. So make sure you go on Apple Podcasts, review us, like us, go on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to us on Spotify. And this will come out in the next 30 days or so, depending on our workload and how many shows we have. We have had a lot of interest in the show lately, so we may be a little backed up, but the show will get out. In the meanwhile, we will send you clips that feel free to share on social. Also, the full episode, feel free to share any way that you like. The content is yours to share and put out there. We just ask that you mark us and tag us in the notes if you do. So in the copy, put hashtag Business Story of the Week. Link back to us. We would appreciate that. And if you think that you might be interested in doing more podcasts, live ones and studio ones, Zoom ones, Riverside ones, there's a whole host of shows that likely if you did this one and succeeded, you would probably be really great at and a great way of getting your message out. So your host will talk to you about potentially getting you booked on a strategy call for a Business Story of the Week's sister company, Podcast Cola, or becoming a YouTube influencer through Viral Mirage. Thanks again for being a part of this. Looking forward to working with you.